Phil Rice from Malmesbury. David Ryan from Southfields. Mark Taylor from Highgate. David Griffiths from Ormskirk. Walter Blaswick from Bromley. Stephen Mattinson from Camberwell. Margaret Dempster from Leicester. Jenny Coulston from Ilford. Steve Oatway from Glasgow. Harry Holloway from South Woodham Ferrers in Essex. Nancy Leslie from Stafford. Guy Browning from Hampstead. Dave Swan from Droitwich Spa, Worcestershire. Keith Keating from Ossett, West Yorkshire. And Andrew Kirk from Willesden are all here to play 15 to 1.
You will have seen from our opening title sequence that our 15 new contestants have come here today from as far apart as Glasgow, Wiltshire, Lancashire and West Yorkshire. It might seem a bit hard on them if they face two tough questions in round one and have to sit down, but that's why they draw lots for their places on the set. If they do survive round one, then they face the nerve-wracking experience of never knowing when and how often they will have to face further questions, but that's the way the game is played. And today we start with Phil. A quick reminder, Phil. You have two questions each in round one. I need one correct answer for you to survive. And at the end of that, we'll see who goes into round two and starts knocking each other out. Are you ready?
Fine.
Here we go. Which Hollywood film company's symbol in the opening credits to their films is a mountain with a halo of stars around it?
Paramount.
It is. David, which disease causing madness is also known as hydrophobia?
Things dogs bite you with...
Bit late. Rabies was the answer I wanted. A good description. Mark, in which ocean is Madagascar?
Indian.
It is. David, in the Islamic world, for what does UAE stand?
United Arab Emirates.
It does. Walter, and in medicine, for what does ENT stand?
Electroencephalic.
No, ear, nose and throat was what I was looking for. Stephen, which drink celebrated its 100th birthday on the 8th of May, 1986? You should have guessed it was Coca-Cola. Margaret, in which country did polo originate, the game?
Persia.
India is a game played by the army officers, as I understand it. Jenny, which fictional country first appeared in a book published in 1900, but is best remembered from a 1939 film?
Narnia.
Oz, from The Wizard of Oz. Steve, how many sides has an obelisk?
9.
4. 4 sides up each side of it. Harry, which member of the royal family has the second and third Christian names Angela Marguerite?
Princess Anne.
The Queen Mother. Nancy, in which novel will you find Heathcliff?
Wuthering Heights.
Yes, Nancy. Guy, what type of creature is a cottonmouth?
A snake.
It is, Guy. Dave, in 1987, Brigadier Rabouk led 2 coups on which group of Pacific islands? Fiji.
Fiji, yeah.
Keith, in which European country is Segovia?
Spain.
Yes, Keith. And Andrew, Jacobean furniture was made in the early part of which century?
17.
Yes, Andrew. Your second question, Phil. You're safe for round one, but it would help to keep those 3 lives intact. On the football pool's treble chance, how many points is a score draw worth?
3.
It is, Phil. David, you need this one. For what public spectacle did crowds gather at Tyburn?
Hanging, drawing and quartering.
Public hangings, executions. Mark, who, according to Genesis, was the founder of the Jewish nation?
Abraham.
Yes, Mark. David, in show jumping, how many faults are incurred if either the horse or its rider falls?
4.
8. Mind you, if the horse falls, the rider falls as well, doesn't he? Walter, what did the poet Milton lose, then regain?
Sight.
Paradise was what I was looking for. His 2 poems, Paradise Lost and Paradise Regained. Stephen, with what did Cleopatra kill herself?
A snake.
An asp, yes. Margaret, you need this one. What is the process of extracting metal from ore called?
Mining.
Smelting. You have to sit down. Jenny, for what do the letters NATO, NATO, stand exactly, please?
National...
The North Atlantic Treaty Organisation. Steve, you need this one. Which mythical creature was the emblem of the Emperor of China?
Dragon.
Yes. You survive, Harry. You need this one. Genoa is the chief port of which country?
Italy.
It is. Nancy, who replaced Milton Obote in Uganda?
Haven't a clue.
Idi Amin. Guy, where on the body are bicuspids?
On the eyes.
In the mouth, they're teeth. Dave, what sort of films do William Hanna and Joseph Barbera make?
Cartoons.
They do, Tom and Jerry and the rest of them. Keith, in 1773, Warren Hastings was made first Governor-General of where?
India.
Bengal. Andrew, from the leaves of which tree is the wreath traditionally given to the winner of a sporting event made?
Laurel.
It is, Andrew. There you are. It's 3 down and 12 to go. Anthony, please.
Those three are Walter Blaswick from Bromley, Margaret Dempster from Leicester, and Jenny Coulston from Ilford.
Phil, just a quick reminder, you face the first question from the top of this pack. An incorrect answer will cost you one of your 3 lives, and I'll move on to David. Give me a correct answer, and we can start nominating. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, that this round continues until there are just 3 of you left for the final. You ready again, Phil?
Yes.
Who was the first Prime Minister of India?
Gandhi.
Nehru. You've lost one of your lives. David, what is meant when a member of the House of Lords talks about the other place?
He's talking about the lower house, the House of Commons.
He is, David. A number, please.
Number 10.
Number 10, Harry. Where do Muscovites live?
Moscow.
A number, please, Harry.
14.
Keith, Britain's lease on which island expires in 1997?
Hong Kong.
A number, please.
10, please.
Harry, after how many years would you celebrate a pearl wedding?
25.
30. Keith, another number, please.
10 again.
10 again. Harry, who landed in Britain in 55 BC?
Julius Caesar.
A number, please, Harry.
2.
David, who wrote the novel Rob Roy?
Sir Walter Scott.
A number, please.
10.
Harry, what is the main cause of tides?
The moon.
Give me a number, please.
6.
6. Stephen, the Camargue is an area in which European country?
France.
A number, please, Stephen.
1.
Phil, name one of Britain's 2 prime ministers in 1963.
Macmillan.
Yes, the other one was Alec Douglas Hume. A number, please.
10, please.
Back to Harry. What was Peter Mark Roget's contribution to the world of words?
Thesaurus.
Yes, a thesaurus. A number, please.
15.
Andrew, what flag, colour and design signifies the end of a motor race, please?
Checkered flag.
Yes, the black and white check. A number, please.
Number 9, please.
Number 9. Steve, who led the expedition that reached the South Pole in January 1912 but failed to return?
Scott.
Yes, a number, please.
3.
Mark, the Act of Settlement barred those of which religion from becoming British sovereigns?
Catholics.
A number, please, Mark.
6.
Stephen, what does a young animal called a joey grow up to be?
Kangaroo.
A number, please, Stephen.
15.
Andrew, in which country is the dong the unit of currency?
Afghanistan.
Vietnam, you've lost a life. Another number, please, Stephen.
15.
Andrew again. Which is the highest volcano in Europe?
Etna.
A number, please, Andrew.
6.
Back to Stephen. What is the name of the most important series of games among American baseball teams? The World Series. Another number, please, Andrew.
Number 10, please.
Harry, in hepatitis, what is inflamed?
Kidney.
The liver. You have to sit down. Another number, please, Andrew.
Number 1, please.
Phil, what does a petrologist study?
No idea, Bill.
Rocks or rock formations. You've lost a life. Another number, please, Andrew.
Number 13.
Number 13. Dave, what is the international language of air traffic control?
English.
It is, Dave. A number, please.
Number 3.
Mark, which character died in the Blue Lamp and was reincarnated in Doc Green?
Dixon of Dock Green.
A number, please.
15.
15. Andrew, which King of England was nicknamed the Confessor?
Edward.
A number, please.
Number 6, please.
Stephen, which Egyptian king abdicated in 1952?
Sorry?
Yes. A number, please, Stephen.
3.
Mark, in which sport do sprinters deliberately go slow for most of the race?
No idea.
Cycling. Have you never seen them? Up and down that thing there, all waiting for each other. Another number, please.
9.
Steve, who wrote Black Beauty?
Anna Sewell.
A number, please.
13.
13. Dave, in 1973, which animal was shown on the crest of the Falkland Islands?
Crocodile.
It had to be a sheep, didn't it?
Yeah.
Another number, please, Steve.
15.
15. Andrew, what are the master grades in judo called?
Black belts.
No, Dan's the grades are called. Another number, please, Steve.
2.
David, Boys from the Black Stuff featured the unemployed of which city?
Liverpool.
A number, please, David.
Number 6.
Stephen, who is the head of state for Canada?
The Queen.
Yes. A number, please.
14.
Keith, what does ersatz mean?
It means a substitute.
It does. A number, please.
6, please.
6. Stephen, for what were King Arthur's knights searching?
The Holy Grail.
A number, please.
2.
David, we call them motorways. What do Italians call theirs?
Also Stradas.
A number, please.
Number 6.
Stephen, what in the North Sea are Anne, Corn and Ruth?
Oil fields.
Yes, they are. A number, please.
15.
Andrew, Moses led them out of Egypt. Who led the people of Israel into the Promised Land?
Joseph.
Joshua. You have to sit down, Andrew. Another number, please.
14.
14. Keith, what kind of sporting event takes place at Hicksted?
Show jumping.
Yes, it does. A number, please.
6, please.
Back to Stephen. In which city is the prime of Miss Jean Brodie set?
Edinburgh.
A number, please.
9.
Steve, who is the Secretary of State for Social Services?
Parkinson.
John Moore. You've lost a life. Another number, please, Stephen.
Number 3.
Mark, 2 gases are the main constituents of coal gas. Name one of them.
Nitrogen?
No, hydrogen or methane was I was looking for. Another number, Stephen.
11.
11. Nancy, which fuel has octane numbers?
Petrol.
Yes, a number, please, Nancy.
3.
Mark, when purchasing a property, over what amount is stamp duty payable?
30,000.
It is. A number, please.
9.
Steve, who led the Arabs into Damascus in 1918?
No idea.
Lawrence, T.E. Lawrence, Lawrence of Arabia. You have to sit down. Another number, please.
13.
13. Dave, in criminal slang, what is a Peter?
Fence.
A safe. You have to sit down. Another number, please.
4.
David, what sort of creature is a canvasback?
Moth.
It's a sort of duck. Sounds like it, doesn't it? Water off a duck's back. Mark, another number, please.
4.
What name is used to represent J in radio communications?
Juliet.
Yes, a number, please, David.
1.
Phil, which system of sending and receiving money comes from the Greek word for circle?
Gyro.
Yes, Phil, a number, please.
Number 4.
David, as cocks crow, what do turkeys do?
Gobble.
Yes, David. Number, please.
6.
Stephen, what name does a sea snail share with a magnetic mine?
Limpet.
Yes, a number, please.
12.
Guy, a local derby match between the Robins and the Pirates soccer would be held in which city?
Manchester.
Bristol. Another number, please, Stephen.
11.
Nancy, by law, at what age must children begin their education in the United Kingdom? 5. Too late, Nancy.
Sorry.
Another number, please.
14.
14. Keith, in March 1987, Lord Skelmersdale opened what under the A4155?
A tunnel for...
A road tunnel, yes. For toads, a toad tunnel.
I was
it
gonna
was
say
called,
that.
yes. A number, please.
Number 6.
Number 6. Stephen, in humans, what is the inner layer of the skin called?
Epidermis.
No, the dermis. You have to sit down, Stephen. Another number, please, Keith.
Number 2.
Number 2. David, Aldo Rico led an attempted coup in which country earlier this year?
In Nigeria.
No, Argentina. Another number, please.
2 again.
Number 2 again. David, what or where is the Beckton Alps? It's the plastic ski slope in the East End of London. You have to sit down. A number, please.
Number 4.
Number 4, David. What party were the forerunners of the Liberals?
Whigs.
Yes. A number, please.
14.
14, Keith. Who wrote The Keys of the Kingdom?
Kingsley Amis.
A.J. Cronin, you've lost one of your lives, one left. Another number, please.
14.
14, Keith. Which chemical element has the symbol Zn?
Zinc.
A number, please, Keith.
4.
David. What is a John Dory?
It's a fish.
A number, please.
12.
Guy. Who first demonstrated that air has weight?
Copernicus.
Galileo, you have to sit down. Another number, David.
11.
Nancy. The James A. Reed Championship Shield is awarded for what?
Fencing.
Sheepdog trials, you have to sit down, Nancy. Another number, please, David.
1.
Phil, who is the patron saint of grave diggers?
St. Joseph.
St. Anthony, you have to sit down. At the end of round 1, it was 3 down, 12 to go. At the end of round 2, it's 12 down, 3 to go. And after this short break, Mark, David and Keith will join me for the final. See you in 2 or 3 minutes.
The 3 surviving contestants in today's 15-to-1 final are Mark Taylor, a chartered accountant with a merchant bank from Highgate, David Griffiths, a secondary school teacher from Ormskirk in Lancashire, and Keith Keating, a freelance electrical engineer from Ossett in West Yorkshire.
Welcome back. 150 is still the minimum score required to get a place on the finals board, but something nearer 200 would be much safer. Let's see Mark, David and Keith, if one of you can get anywhere near it. A quick resume of the rules. You know that you start the final with 3 lives intact. As before, incorrect answers will cost you those lives. We score 10 points for each correct answer in the final, and we start on the buzzer. Are you ready? Here we go. For what occupation would a woman train at Norlands? Keith?
As a nanny.
She would. You have 10 points. For kidnapping and murdering, whose son was Bruno Hauptmann? Keith again?
Lindbergh, Charles
You
Lindbergh.
have 20 points. Madame Curie was the first person to die of what? Keith? Mark?
Radiation.
Radiation poisoning, yes. Fingers back on the buzzers, please. Whose body did Mark Antony call a bleeding... Keith?
Julius Caesar.
You did. You have 30 points, and the choice is now yours.
I'll take
Would you
the
like the question?
The question, yeah.
Who played Perry Mason and Chief Ironside?
Raymond Burr.
Question or nominate?
Question.
Where was the Royal Tournament held last year in Britain?
Earl's Court.
Question or nominate?
Question.
What nationality is the former Wimbledon champion Yvonne Corley?
Australian.
Yes, as she was Miss Goolagong. Question or nominate?
Question.
Which bird gives its name to a pedestrian crossing?
Pelican.
Question or nominate?
Question.
Who wrote A Town Like Alice?
Neville Shute.
Question or nominate?
Question.
Who immediately preceded Ronald Reagan as President of the USA?
Jimmy Carter.
Question or nominate?
Question.
What was Charles Darwin's survey ship called?
A beagle.
Question or nominate?
Question.
What characterises a divisionist or pointillist painting?
It's done with a series of dots or stipples.
It is, all over. Question or nominate?
Question.
What relation was Catherine of Aragon's first husband to Henry VIII?
It was his brother.
Yes. Question or nominate?
Question.
Who married each other in Canada in 1964 and again in 1975 in South Africa?
Richard Burton and Liz Taylor.
Question or nominate?
Question.
How did the aviator Sir John William Alcock die in 1919?
In a plane crash.
He did. Question or nominate?
Question.
Which continent is made up of the greatest number of countries?
Africa.
It is. Question or nominate?
Question.
Which rock music film was released in Mexico under the name Vaselina and in Italy as Brillantino?
Greece.
Not surprised, are you? Question or nominate?
Question.
What is an anodyne?
It's an aeroplane, heavier than an air machine.
It's a pain-killing drug.
Oh. OK.
Fingers back on the buzzers, please. How are camping sites shown on maps?
A small tent.
It is. Mark, question or nominate?
Question.
We Never Closed was the boast of which London theatre?
Windmill.
Question or nominate?
Question.
James Joyce's autobiography is called Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man. whose is entitled Portrait of the Artist as a Young Dog?
No idea.
Dylan Thomas, fingers back on the buzzer. That's cost you a life, Mark. Of which Red Indian tribe were Geronimo and Cochise? David?
Apache.
They were. Question or nominate, David?
Question.
Which artist and author's books include Fungus the Bogeyman, The Snowman and Father Christmas?
Raymond Briggs.
Question or nominate, David?
Question.
Who in 1861 founded the US government's Secret Service?
Pinkerton.
Yes, he did, after starting his own detective agency. Question or nominate?
Question.
The play The Matchmaker became which musical?
Hello, Dolly.
Yes, David. Question or nominate?
Question.
Who in the Bible lived to the age of 969?
Methuselah.
Question or nominate, David?
Question.
Which country's international vehicle registration letter is B?
Belgium.
Question or nominate?
Question.
Who composed the operas The Barber of Seville and William Tell?
Rossini.
Question or nominate?
Question.
What sort of animal is a natterjack?
A toad.
Question or nominate?
Question.
Which was the first theatre in the world to be called Royal and is still the oldest in use as a playhouse?
Opera House.
The Theatre Royal, Drury Lane. Fingers back on the buzzers, please. You each have 2 lives left. Pinchbeck is often confused with which precious metal? Keith?
Gold.
It is. Question or nominate?
Question.
Who was the first king of Israel?
Saul.
Yes. Question or nominate?
Question.
Which Italian region's language was adopted as standard literary Italian?
Tuscany.
Question or nominate?
Question.
What in May 1985 were privatised at King's Cross Station?
The public loos.
Yes, they were. Question or nominate?
Question.
What is Greek for the letter E?
Epsilon.
Question or nominate?
Question.
What are identified by loops, whirls and arches?
Fingerprints.
Question or nominate?
Question.
Which city is served by Saddam International Airport?
Saddam. Japan. Tokyo. No.
Baghdad.
Baghdad. Never heard of it.
OK, fingers on the buzzers, please. Which club, founded in 1950, innovated credit cards? David?
Diners Club.
Yes, just. Question or nominate?
Question.
For what honour does DFC stand?
Distinguished Flying Cross.
Question or nominate?
Question.
What do you look at to see if someone has trichoglossia?
His eyes.
The tongue. Well. Things are getting interesting now. Mark, you have 30 points. David, you have 100. Keith, you have 220, sir. Congratulations, and plus the 10 points for the 1 life you have left. That's 230. There you are on the finals board. Joint second, Keith Keeding, 230 points. Well done again, sir. Congratulations. We'll be back on Monday, same time, same place. Have a nice weekend. Goodbye.
Pointless. No, I'm not talking about an inflatable submarine. The show Pointless is on tonight at 8 on Challenge with Richard and Alexander. Oh, sounds odd saying them that way round, doesn't it?